P. Diddy, Stephen.
Oh, no, Diddy.
P. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. Sean Puffy Combs, has
AKA
now
Sean,
been arrested by the FBI in the States. Now, this is my thing with this.
What?
Diddy, it's been going on for so long, so long. However, the narrative has changed and changed and changed and changed. I personally believe, that my man is guilty of a lot of things. A lot of things. We don't need to get into them, or we can get into them. I think he's guilty of a lot of things in terms of robbing people. We've seen what he did to Cassie on camera. You know, there's been all kind of other alleged activities that he's involved in. But when I sat down and listened to the details of this case, it's about trafficking, Stephen. And when I actually read the details of the case, they're saying that he's trafficking women out for parties and forcing them to be involved in parties. And I'm just
Forcing
like,
them or paying them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is he? I agree with the next man.
I've never made the distinction clear.
You can go back to the very first video we've made about Diddy. I've never once put any kind of defense behind that man. Ever. All I've ever said is, what are the facts? And sex trafficking, it coming like they're changing the meaning of that in today's world, because a woman who's being flown out as a sex worker is a sex worker. That's the way I see it. So I'm thinking FBI have arrested Diddy. I'm thinking all this stuff, these killings that they're talking about, these heinous acts, and it's sex trafficking. So to me, it's like, is that a crime now? Flying women around for sex, especially women that are advertising their services, because
no more.
Basically they're saying that it's trafficking.
You have to arrest me like the lollipop man. No, I'm joking.
This is what they're saying. No, they're saying that trafficking. And what I'm trying to say is, what is trafficking? So is my man like taking people against their will and then forcing them into these parties?
That's what I thought. Like, I know we're talking sex, but it's still a form of human trafficking. I thought that's what it was, because I thought by very definition it was against your will.
Exactly. That's what you would think it is, but he's been arrested anyway for trafficking. And the reason why I say this is because, will it stick? Will it stick? Is it a situation?
If they want it to, it will, Mark.
So that's that. Then it could be the end for it's the end anyway. I'd say it's the end anyway for his. Once your legacy is ruined, it's over. Because if you notice, he started to pop up. They said it because he's from Harlem originally. They said he started to pop up in Harlem, gone back to New York. He's running around A, B, or C. So he might know, what, my days are numbered. I'm finished. I'm done out here. He may know that. But either way, let's see what comes of it, because like I said, they have said, since all this has been going on since last year, it started off with, they said he was involved in Tupac's murder. They said he was involved in his ex-wife's murder, and a whole nother list of heinous things. So when I see the breaking news, I'm expecting that the police or the FBI, have details on these type of acts to lock this man up and throw the key. But when I've actually listened to the case, it sounds like sex workers who have been paid to provide a service. And I know people don't like the reality of this podcast, but it's a reality podcast. We don't tap dance. I've told people that
we don't shock and jive.
Facts. I've told people this straight. Gal who are on Instagram talking about fly me out and do all of this. You're not a victim. I'm sorry. If you were selling something, an exchange is not a robbery.
Cake. See it, yo.
Come true, man.
You see when you see the blood clot, click the link in my bio. Women, I click the link for your personality. I'm the one for zoom. in the poop. When you're talking in the DMs back and forth and you send a video, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I need it now.
Immediately.
Where you at? Oh, I'm in Mexico. Send the jet. Send the motherfucking jet.
Immediately. Immediately.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Remember this,
You fry things in and then it's nothing but.
Listen. Remember
and
this,
ain't a round of applause, rude boy.
I'm telling you, man, this, these, my man, first of all, take him out of this. I'm just saying, just read the case, sex trafficking, they're saying, 1,000 bottles of baby oil and all kind of, the man's a dotted, nasty.
Fish, them niggas that far from we.
I'm not saying that I'm saying the brother's obviously a dotted, nasty individual.
Super
However, yeah, I'm asking you, man, this that are listening to this, man, leave a comment. I'm asking you. You win the lottery tomorrow, yeah, 10 million. This is just a scenario. You win the lottery tomorrow. You go on IG, and you see something bad. As the youth would say, I don't say it like that, but the youth would say that. You see something bad and you see, book me in the bio, and you message and say, yo, I need that immediately.
You think me I go run for me whole little night? I gonna do all of the things me like.
And the girl said, yeah, it's gonna be fly me out to where you are, but I need a $3,000 as well. Is that sex trafficking, Stephen? Is that, I'm asking you, is that sex trafficking, or has someone offered a service and you paid?
If that's how you move, you're rich and that's how you live your life. You know what you are? You are the head of a logistics company. Can you transport the pum pum from one place to the next place and back at first place? You can open your own FedEx store.
I'm just saying, like,
serious.
I'm saying, like, I'm expecting to see my man lock up for all of this DV, all this other stuff, but it's about sex trafficking. So this is what I'm saying, like, because I'm thinking, like, let the time go on more, but it just sounds mad. And like I said, there's no defense. We can even take my man completely out of this thing. Like, even that guy from White Chicks, the muscle bound guy, Terry Crews, a man touched his ball back. You know what I mean? Now, to me, I'm not even nowhere near my man's height or size or muscular build. But guess what? Not even the richest man in the world could touch mine. Because as his hand went anywhere near my waist.
And he did it in front of his wife, by the way.
And he did it. This is what I'm saying. But at that time, remember when I was saying that on the podcast and people are like, oh, you can't say that. Oh, he got abused.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Please,
please get the fuck out of here, man.
Nah, man, I'm just saying. What do you think? Every song girls are talking about, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. These men are coming and saying, I want to buy. So I'm just saying, let's see how the thing plays out. That's all I'm saying. Let's see how the thing plays out. I'm not saying the man's innocent. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's being framed or none of that. I'm just saying they're changing the meaning of things right in front of our face. Because when I think of sex trafficking, I think of, what's that film with English Franklin, Stephen, man?
Which one? Not the prison one. Which one?
Type in English Frank on Google. He's got a film, man. Bad boy English film, man. It's called old school thing, probably about 2013.
When he's in pen, something else, isn't it?
Offender. No, not Offender. His second
not
film.
Offender, man.
It's not English Frank. Who am I talking about? It's my man, Plan B. Plan B.
Oh, Ill Manners.
Ill Manners. You remember the girl in Ill Manners? People watch Ill Manners. It's an English film. Big up Plan B. He employed a Birmingham brethren to play in his band. What I know. Big up yourself. But Plan B made that film and written it. When I think of sex trafficking, that's what I think of. Not a girl who's got book me in my bio. So Diddy will see. I'm just saying, if so many people are looking for justice, the charges has to stick. That's all I'm saying. The charges have to stick. Because they were saying that My man was damn near a mob boss, running, calling shots, calling all this. They need to get him for that because this will it stick? Because if he can show DMs of girls saying, "Yo, if you pay me this, I'll come and do a mad." Because on Twitter, just go on Twitter. Just go. If you got money and you're into them things, just go on Twitter, man. There's all kind of pay me this and pay me that. There's all kind of things, and you're seeing samples of what you could get for that money. To the point where when you go on Twitter now, there's people like, I can't open this in public, and you don't even have to follow them. You don't even have to follow it. It's in your algorithm. So, yeah, we don't know. We'll see what happens, though. What are you saying, Steve, man?
Batty fish, the nymph is the far from we. Fucking sicko. About 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I would have lock you up just for that. Weirdo.
So what you think he was doing with that?
Greasing up it. Listen. Probably him and Meek Mill have a blood clot for something with some next man. Batty fish.
Yeah, man.
They need to put him in a cell with R. Kelly, but make the greatest album ever behind bars.
The man have finished anyway.
Trapped in the closet, volume 11.
From that come out that my man, them man have finished, man. Done out here. Remember at one point, it was Diddy every week. Every week you went, oh, my man's done this. Oh, my man did that. Boom, then the video come out. Of course, we know the brothers questioned for all kind of madness, but none of them charges were presented. That's all I'm saying. Because the man might be able to slither his way out of this one. That's all I'm saying.
Only time shall tell.